Hi, it's me, Linda. The other day I fell off my treadmill, and it could have been a lot worse than what it was. Definitely a safety component there for seniors and for anyone for that matter. I had included that narrative in a previous video that I did and thought that it really warrants its own video. So this is me coming on in advance of the video that you are about to see, which describes my misadventure on the treadmill. Be careful. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get on the treadmill and I'll spend 15 or 20 minutes on there. So I got on and that's when the fun began. The treadmill was running. I had it, the belt was moving. It's like a cord that's attached. You attach it to your clothing so that if you fall off, the treadmill will stop. So I had that attached to me, thankfully. But I got off because I wanted to adjust the TV. I mean, the treadmill is the most boring thing on earth for exercise, as far as I'm concerned. And usually I put on the TV and watch either YouTube or a movie or whatever. Anyway, so I did that. I got off and I did not shut off the treadmill. And when I went to get back on, I don't know what I was thinking. I was preoccupied or whatever, but I put my right leg on the treadmill. And of course, with the belt moving, I went down. Landed on my left knee, my left shoulder. I wasn't sure if I had hit my head or not, because when I finally got myself together, of course the belt stopped because I had that thing attached to me. It was not fun, I'll tell you. I sort of leaned back and I could feel, I didn't know if I was going to pass out. And I just sort of went in and out for just a split second. Anyway, I got up. And my husband wasn't home. He actually walked through the door just as I was coming out of the spare room where the treadmill is. I made dinner, but my head felt really weird. And of course, I wasn't going to be going down to urgent care or emergency or anything on Sunday when the weather was so bad. I mean, there was flooding everywhere. I was actually a little nervous to go to sleep at night because it used to be that you would want to wake somebody up every hour or two to see if they've had a concussion, to make sure they were okay. Anyway, I Googled it, of course, because that's what you do these days is you Google what are the symptoms. I didn't really have any symptoms of concussion other than this really weird feeling in my head, and it was just this one spot right here. Monday went by. I was a bit lightheaded and I just wasn't feeling right. I thought, okay, I better go to the doctor, and my husband was after me to go to the doctor. Tuesday I went and I explained to him what happened. He sent me for a CT scan to see if there was any bleeding in the brain, which apparently is common if you have a concussion, or could be. It's not always necessarily true. And that came back just fine. Today I got up and I felt really good in the morning, and I did all those things that you see on the video, and then I made lunch, and oh my gosh, I was so tired after that I could barely move, and a splitting headache. A splitting headache here, just coincidental maybe, because allergies are horrible in the state of Florida, and I would get really, really bad sinus headache. So anyway, I took a Tylenol because I'm not now supposed to be taking Advil or anything. You can only take acetaminophen because of this possible injury to your brain. So I ended up laying down this afternoon. Day 3 of laying down. Day 4, actually. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Did you know you can have a concussion without actually hitting your head? If you get a jolt, like to my shoulder, like I was saying. That could cause just your head moving quickly can cause a concussion. Anyway, I doubt that I have one, but maybe I do, I don't know. So what did I learn from all that? I learned not to be so stupid as to leave the treadmill on when I get off. I typically don't do that. I don't know what I was thinking. To just be careful. Because at 78, and this was a lot of my anxiety also, I did have anxiety over this. Because at my age, at 78, one silly little thing like that can change your life going forward. And that was what I was concerned about, because I have such a busy, busy, busy life that I just cannot imagine having to adjust that. I mean, I guess at some point in the future I'll have to, but not today, hopefully, or not at this point. So just be cautious, be careful as you get older. These silly things can impact your life in so many ways. And I'm just grateful that it wasn't more serious. And to be honest with you, I'm grateful to wake up every morning. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm just getting started. And I'm going to take you along with me.